Live.
Welcome back, ladies, gents, and everybody in between to the Band of Misfits podcast, the showcase of controlled chaos we call our friendship. This episode, all right, I'm going to be upfront with y'all right now. We are literally just going to talk this episode and see what happens.
We don't have a topic. There's only 3 of us here.
We are literally... We are all exhausted. We don't have a script for this episode. There's only 3 of us. We're just going to see what happens, to be honest.
This podcast is going to go way somewhere. Oh
God
my gosh.
knows.
Also, for the reason why I'm laughing, this is our second opening. Because we did a first one and eventually I'll release it as bloopers. But there was a bit of a mess up in doing the opening. We had to redo it.
It really wasn't that bad, to be honest. Okay,
it's just funny. I think my laughing set you off. Set you off. I think that's what happening.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just gonna talk about life tonight. I think we all need a mental health break.
Yep.
A lot of the Misfits are taking a mental health break instead of recording tonight. Yeah.
First, Wolf has an announcement for all of our viewers on Spotify and Anchor and whatever else device y'all are using. We have a YouTube channel now. I over the weekend went ahead and took time to create a YouTube channel for us, which is the exact same as our tag that we use for our Twitch channel and our podcast. So just search it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll see our logo. We now have a logo. I also made us a logo. It's kind of a temporary thing. It'll eventually change and evolve, but you'll see our logo. On there is our podcast episodes, which will be uploaded every single week. As they are released on Anchor and Spotify and everything. They will also be uploaded on YouTube. On top of that, I am taking our live streams from Twitch and editing them down. So each live stream is being edited down to about 3 videos. And they are being released.
We're also going to be...
Yeah, and they are being released on...
We're also going to be making content.
They are being released on YouTube on a Monday. So our release schedule, by the way, is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:45. Okay. That is the schedule.
All right.
Now Panda can talk.
Okay, I was going to say that we also have plans to release content solely made for YouTube. There are certain games that we want to play on platforms that we have a harder time streaming to Discord, like PlayStation and Switch, things like that we will be pre-recording for YouTube since we're not partnered with Twitch. And we will be putting that on there in parts.
Those are exclusive for those are exclusive for YouTube. You'll not find them on Twitch. They will not be live streamed. They will be in addition to our usual Friday live streams. They'll probably be done whenever we have free time, which right now is unfortunately none, because we're very busy. Right now we don't have free time, but when we do have free time, we will start recording those things. Those are exclusively going to be released on our YouTube channel, so feel free to hop by, drop a like, subscribe, enjoy our videos. I've so far broken into pieces all of our live streams and uploaded them. However, they are being released on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and it's 1 video per day, except for on Friday, which is when our podcast will also come out. So some of them you'll see and you'll go, oh, where's the rest of it? Well, it will be there on the next day that gets released.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where do we even start? I'm so used to being well organized and scripted, and now we're like not like well organized, but scripted, and we have some kind of guideline as to where we are going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And now, topic.
And now we're literally just talking about nothing. Can't wait.
Well, there's only 3 of us. So
there's only 3 of us. Yeah,
Shioda is out of town.
Yeah, Latte is not. I'm not sure why she can't make it, but she is.
I think she got busy with something.
Yeah.
Ellen is exhausted,
Yeah.
which,
Alan.
let her sleep. And then Muse is here. She is muted. She is doing something in the background. She is trying to mess with our, I think, link our Twitch and YouTube
They can't see
to Twitter.
No, I know they.
Wave.
Yeah, no, I was waving to Josh.
There's maybe we should perhaps say there is someone in the background of Panda's camera that we know.
My friend is here. My friend is here. He's making cookies in my kitchen right now. So he's sitting in my room because my cat scratched him really bad. And so
because your cat is named Tyrion and he's a little bastard.
But you
won't hear him because he's quiet.
Yeah.
He just quietly waves at the camera. And then leaves.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay. So we're just gonna talk about what's going on in life right now. And
we'll not be talking about politics though.
No politics.
For one,
today
I want topic.
I think y'all have all deciphered where we stand on the political front, and frankly, I think we can all take a break from the burning of
consider
our
this the
country.
safe haven. Politics free. Consider this your
we are
safe haven.
Yeah. Politics matters, but sometimes we need a break from it. So let's just do that today, huh, folks? All right. All right.
Yeah, trust me, we don't want to talk about it.
Something that's on my mind right now is I recently delved into the world of dating apps. So that's fun.
About time.
Yeah, okay, so I've been single for a year and a half.
Roughly, it seems.
I broke up with my ex February of sophomore year, so yeah, about a year and a half. We are still very close. He's hanging out right now. I
don't know if you want to say, but
he's back. Hello. Hello, Tyrion. And it's hello. All right. But yeah, very close. But right now I've decided to go back into the dating world, but with women this time because, no offense to him. Sorry, he's sitting right behind me.
he is the person that is.
And
you guys can't see this, but he just casually went up to him and put his face next to him.
Basically, my sexuality.
Sometimes I would record our face cams just for our own.
Oh my gosh, just for that moment. Yes. Yeah, so my sexuality falls somewhere in the middle, but I am far more homoromantic, kind of like over-leaning, like over to that side of the spectrum. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm on Her, which is like, I've discovered is like some kind of weird mashup of Grindr and Facebook, but for lesbians. And I'm on Hinge, which I had never heard of. I got recommended it from someone on r/actual lesbians recommended it to me. I'm an active member of that subreddit. And if you want to find me on there, I'm on there a lot. Hello, baby.
She's talking to the cat, by the way.
I'm talking to the cat. Yes, I don't have a baby. I promise. There he goes. So I wasn't having much luck on Hinge. I don't know if any of you have used Hinge, but it's really in depth, oddly enough, with all the questions and stuff. And I keep finding girls on there with really deep, weird stuff where they're like, one thing I want to know about you is what's your water sign? What's your favorite water sign? Stuff like that. But mine is like, one of my questions on my Hinge profile is, would you rather have your fingers be as long as your arms or have all your fingers be small hands? And so I saw that on an Emilia Clarke interview. If somebody gets it, it will be my true love. So but yeah, it's kind of weird. You go through a lot of people on dating apps, and I'm sure it's different for guys than it is for women. But I think queer women that are labeled as pursuers have a similar experience to straight men sometimes, because it's like, does she like me? Is she just like really busy right now? You have to message first, that kind of stuff. That which just can be stressful. I don't know. I don't know if you have Wolf. I know that you have used dating apps before.
I have never used dating apps, but I am not big into the dating thing. I would rather just get through school and go on my little path. And if I happen to run into somebody, woo, sparkle, sparkle.
Who wants to see my friend's dating profile on Tinder?
He's loving this.
It's not actually a profile.
I just want to point out, if you hear laughter in the background, that is Josh.
Hello, Josh. Have you ever heard of Warhammer?
Yeah.
Yes.
The world of Warhammer, yeah. Wow.
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 Basically, it's like looking for a battle sister to help complete my mission.
Wow.
Let me read your profile. Sanctus Ignis, 22, first company captain at the Salaman Legion, the Prometheus Fortress Monastery, less than a mile away. Looking for a match to light my heart on fire.
Wow.
Born on Nocturne in 896 of the 30th millennium, I was forged in the fires of Nocturne before I joined the fight against the traitor legions. The Istavan 5 massacre was my first combat. I was spared by Vulcan and the Emperor's mercy, and the last 10,983 years have been a blessing and a walk in the park compared to that day. I prefer a battle sister who can handle a heavy flamer. Regardless, I'm cool purging heretics and Xeno scum whenever, so hit me up.
Whose profile is this?
What?
His.
That's your profile? Wow.
Oh my god.
That's amazing, dude.
Oh my god, wait. Okay, yeah, it's really funny. Obviously. You don't wash me out, Jesus.
He's messing with her light now, guys.
Oh my god, okay. So anyway.
Oh my god, that profile is the best thing I've ever heard.
The best thing. If you're a Warhammer fan, I'm sure you'll really appreciate that profile.
If you're like us and you don't really know much about Warhammer, like, we can't really appreciate it, but we can appreciate how funny it is.
Yeah. Warhammer is mainly a tabletop game, but it also has connecting video games, right? Okay.
And 50 books.
And 50 books. 50 books connected with Warhammer. For one storyline.
know a little bit about Warhammer because one of the channels
I
sub to on YouTube.
Okay, go check on the cookies.
We're talking about Warhammer. He should give you
But yeah.
cookies.
Oh, that's why he came over here. I mean, I let him use my discount, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I need someone like that to make me cookies here. What the hell? I'm in the middle of freaking. I picked the one college that's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You wanted to be near dead bodies. That was your choice.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a forensics anthropology major. When you hear people talk about dead bodies, it's usually involving me.
Yeah. No, it's Wolf's graveyard full of people that he doesn't like.
Oh, ha 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 ha! I don't keep them in a graveyard. That would just be too obvious. I have a secret bunker.
FBI, open up.
Where I casually tuck away.
FBI, open up. Just like in the background.
They found me.
Hey, I'll get Alien's parents. They work for the FBI. I'll get them.
Do they?
Yeah, Alien's father worked for Secret Service, and
I did not know that.
her mother worked as an auditor or something for the Federal
Remind
government.
me to never talk about what I do with my life around them.
Yeah, that'd be enough.
Yeah, apparently he worked for like 4 presidents.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
My grandfather was an FBI agent. He was actually a forensics. He was also a forensics anthropologist for the FBI, but he was more in the calligraphy department. He didn't look at dead bodies. He looked at handwriting, which is oh so interesting. Not.
I actually find it fascinating.
I don't, but apparently he could forge a signature so well, he could make it look like anyone's.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to test that.
Hopefully not test that with him because he's dead.
I'll just get in a Ouija board. It's fine.
He won't answer. For a grandfather, he was a
Science and Ouija boards,
That's my family.
the two sides of the lesbian fashion spectrum.
Exactly. Exactly. Just go to Hot Topic, basically.
Thank you.
Have you ever used?
That's my weakness. That's
Hot
where I get all
Topic's
my
where we all
chokers.
shop. Dude, I want cookies now. All I got
This
is
is bow hair.
pizza sitting next to me.
So sometimes I just find bow hair. I play the violin, for those of you who don't know, and I just find bow hair that came off my bow just laying around my room sometimes. So that's fun.
Oh, can I find Panda? I need to show you what my bow looks like.
But which your cello bow or your violin bow?
Violin.
From.
My violin.
how much- So I have a $300 bow, right? $300, $400, something like that, and which is pretty standard for violin bows, if you will believe that. Yes, that long pointy stick thing that you use to play the violin is also expensive.
Yes.
Go figure.
Don't even remind me.
Yeah, go figure.
I quit.
Yeah.
I quit.
Hey, if you don't,
But-
hey Muse, if you don't want your violin, I'll take it. I want to learn how to play violin.
I'll take it.
Considering it was my father's about 40 years
Oh,
ago,
yeah,
I
no.
kind of can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
a
can't
family
find it.
thing,
be-
yeah.
A little bit too much salt.
I can't find it because
That's
it's
pretty
kind of
good.
behind
I really like it.
10
Thank you.
boxes
Is
of
it
crap.
in the mess of boxes that I told you should probably collapse and put away?
Not
Yeah.
that one. The one in front of the closet.
Oh yeah, the other pile I told you should collapse all the boxes too and put away.
They're all
Her
full.
room is a mess right now, by the way.
I am a depressed college student.
My room
I
is
know, but
much
they say
better
the
than it
best
was.
way to put
But-
your mind in a good mindset is to clean your room.
Honestly, my room is much better than it was because it was a mess. I washed my sheets. I did most of my laundry.
hate you.
There's still some mess around the floor, but it's much better than it was.
Muse just picked a book up and slung it behind her. I hate you. I
You're
hate
lucky
you so
bookworm
much.
isn't-
Wait, where did it go? Oh my god.
You're lucky bookworm isn't here
And
for that.
she's now lost it. Great.
I got it.
You threw it into the ether, and now it's just gone forever.
That's how you know your room is too much of a mess. Clean your room, woman.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
okay, to be fair, the book I threw was a janky book that makes no goddamn sense. Well,
What's
I
that
read
dumb
you.
book that your professors make you read? Yeah, that thing's
Mhm.
absolutely horrible. I'm having to censor myself. I remember the last minute that this is a PG-13 podcast.
You already cussed. You already cussed, dude.
Well, I censored myself a tiny bit,
I-
okay?
I already used the Lord's name in vain, so it's too late for me. There we go.
This is still PG-13 enough.
I just,
Yeah.
It's not like
There
we're
is a
dropping
good.
F-bombs like Shiota did on our
Oh god.
the game we were playing that one time.
Yeah. Oh, there is
Y'all.
one good line in the book though that is very relevant.
What?
What's up?
Imagine if a rational being came back to Earth, wouldn't he be liable to get ideas into his head if he observed us long enough?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the idea he'd get in his head is that he wants to murder all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
Just
probably.
saying.
Yeah, and then it goes
I think that's what it's
into-
implying.
Yeah, and then it gets into soon I won't do it anymore. You won't be able to do anymore. Oh, the creatures, everything has to be explained to them. Here's your staff, stick it up.
By the way, if you ever want to read a book that makes absolutely no sense, it's horrible and boring, and it sounds like somebody wrote it when they were drunk or high, Read that book. You want to say the title?
It's called End Game and Act Without Words by Samuel Beckett, which, ironically, was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1969.
Let that year say something.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Panda, what were you going to say earlier?
Oh my god, I don't know. I just like girls. Can this podcast be about girls? I'm just kidding.
Panda's coming in hot again.
There we go. Coming in hot.
Oh, God.
Oh
I'm
my
taking
god.
a break.
I'm just watching Josh in the background.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy, he dated you.
He did 1.5 years, y'all. Wild stuff.
Yeah. I'm taking a break from her just because I definitely did not
Her,
get
by the way, is
ghosted.
the dating app they use.
Heard the dating app.
Yeah. I definitely didn't
Her
get
I'd like to
Oh,
clarify
ghosted.
that.
Yeah. What?
I definitely didn't get ghosted again.
Oh, I'm sorry,
If
honey.
they can't
That's
find,
rough.
they don't know a good thing that looks them in the face in.
Yeah, really.
They are missing
I have
out.
30 likes.
They
I
are?
have 30 likes on. Yes.
Yes, they are
So-
missing out. Don't make me reach the screen and smack you.
So
How
I
dare
have
you? You're
30
like 100 miles away.
Wait. Okay, so I have like 30 likes on her right now, and I really don't. There was this joke where I was just like, oh, I'm probably just gonna get like really my high self-esteem is gonna get knocked down if I go on a dating app. Guess not.
Nope.
I have been
Dude,
told I'm
I
attractive.
just went to pick up my phone and I picked up my Xbox controller instead.
He just nods. He nods. There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
there
just
you
like,
go.
I've been
That's
told
the
I'm
response.
attractive. He goes,
Completely.
she has. Yeah. I know it wasn't him. It's true.
I know it.
I know. I mean, I know I am. But it's one of those things where women are different than men in the sense where I feel like sometimes it takes more to hold their attention.
Yeah.
What?
It depends on the person, of course. But
Yes,
I think-
Majority.
I do think that sometimes, but women, I think at times, and I think this is mostly due to societal expectation, and I think non-binary people, it depends. Like if you're a more feminine person, more masculine, or if you completely fall in between, it really is just a personality thing. But I do think the societal expectations have it where men tend to prefer looks more than women do.
I
You know what I
feel
mean?
like that is.
Not always, but I think
But-
there's an expectation that men are just really visual.
That would explain why I can't get any men to like me.
Oh, don't say it like that. It depends on the person. He's not as visual, clearly. I'm just kidding.
That's the one who got 30 likes in one day.
I'm kidding. And
I'll say says you.
Okay,
he's-
she
now
also
he
says it was
is
him.
visual. I mean, like most people are. Let's be real. Like, if you see someone that's attractive, no matter what your gender identity is,
You're gonna think
you're going
they're
to.
hot.
Yeah, I think that. But science says that men do tend to know that they like someone a lot quicker than women do, which is interesing.
I'm going to.
And I do think that's. I think that's an evolutionary thing.
In the background.
Of course, science has not debated the topic of U-Haul lesbians yet, so we'll figure that out later.
Hold on.
Oh, lesbians. Wow. Wow.
Well, hey, they're a thing.
I know
I've
it's
seen
hard.
it.
It's just funny to hear you say it.
Ay, ay, ay.
U-Haul lesbians. I explained this to you earlier. Oh yeah.
Would you like to explain it to our viewers? Is it something that
Okay,
should
so-
be explained?
For those of you that don't know much about queer culture, there is a stereotype that lesbians especially tend to move very quickly in relationships and move in very, very quickly. Hence, U-Haul lesbian. It's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly.
Well, yeah, but for the younger folk that may be watching this, they
True.
might not
I
know.
mean, it's not bad. always bad. But like, wait, for those of you that are kind of new, or maybe you just like don't know any lesbians by some odd thing, that is what that means. By the way, you probably do. All right. What else do we want to talk about? Awkward silence. Oh my god.
Crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Oh my goodness. So, y'all, I am so stressed right now. It's getting to that point in the semester where you're just ready to be done now because you're over the hill. You know what I mean? You're over the hill. I can't believe we're 7 weeks into the semester, first of all. And I know. Can you believe that? We've been doing this podcast for almost 2 months.
Really? What?
Yeah.
That's not because we film it once a week. Oh my god. I've been editing this thing. Y'all have been driving me nuts with saying people's names for almost 2 months.
You just cut out.
I know I did. I was raged.
But you're up. Basically,
I can't believe
I'm
we're
really
doing
excited to
this.
be doing YouTube stuff now. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for I don't know how long. I'm very
Dude, I am
excited.
too. I'm glad we're doing it as a group, though.
No, me too. I never could get the motivation to do it by myself, and I feel like I do so much with you guys in my free time, and now I like force myself to have fun. It's scheduled fun.
It's scheduled fun. Our fun is scheduled. On Wednesdays, we
are
film
very-
the podcast, and on Fridays, we stream live on Twitch. It's
On
scheduled
Wednesdays, we
fun.
record.
Yes.
On the rest of the day, suffer from school.
Yeah, basically.
And on the weekends, for some of us, catch up, spend 90% of the day sleeping.
Yeah. And then cry because you're behind on schoolwork again.
Cry because you didn't practice and you're probably going to get roasted. I haven't been roasted yet, amazingly. So, you're doing well.
You haven't been put into an oven?
Not yet. I'm sure. I'm sure my future.
Hold on.
By the way, I think Shiota, I was texting Shiota, I think it's
Yeah,
you two that
Yeah.
are
Is it
sent
Shiota?
to us. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I looked up
that's
who
what I
it was
thought.
and I figured out who it was based on channel.
We have a
points and
YouTube
stuff.
channel, and one of our misfits is. 2 of the misfits have subscribed now to boost analytics.
It's the only 2 subs we have.
It's within
We
the
just
camp.
started posting. We just
To
started
be
posting.
fair, yeah, I created the channel
Last
Saturday. No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, about Friday, Saturday of last week.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
started posting things and actually made it like an official thing on Sunday, and then started scheduling out the videos and stuff. So we've only actually been a channel for a few, an official
Yeah.
channel for a few days. I've had a channel since 2017. I just never did anything with it. It kind of just sat there.
Can we talk about this?
I don't have my glasses on.
Talk about what?
Can we talk about this?
Wait,
Why?
is
We
that-
talk about this girl's. That's a woman.
Oh, sorry, it's
No,
the
I-
glare of the screen. Why is she? Why is that a profile
Holding an
picture?
assault rifle? Good question.
Why is that a profile picture?
You'll be surprised by some of them.
Guys, when you make a profile picture,
What?
please make it
What?
you
What?
and
Basically, it's a
why do I
here.
see
Come
him
look,
bouncing in the background?
because he wants to be a part of the conversation. What is his profile picture? Yes, such a valuable part of our conversation.
Oh my gosh.
They painted over a orange tip of that. It looks more
Is it
like an
fake?
airsoft
You think
rifle.
so? Airsoft?
Yeah.
Okay.
The lines on it are too perfect.
For those fun facts about my friend here, he's really into guns. So, it's,
Shocker.
all right.
Could have never
Yeah.
guessed.
Tools and use valuable
He's also a really good shot. So
I'm a
we
good
will use him
shot.
during the
I haven't
will be
shot
using him
anything
during
in a
the
while,
apocalypse.
but
We will be using him during the apocalypse.
1000%.
Yes. You're more of a bow and arrow guy, though, I thought.
I am. I have two bows. I have a single string and a compound bow, and I shoot them both. So I haven't shot them in a few years, but I will start again.
I want lessons
Quick,
again.
awkward bisexual hand signs. Sorry.
I will give you lessons again, News. I just have to figure out where to do it now, because the reason I had to stop was because I had little kids moving to the house behind me, and that was the direction I was shooting my arrows. So I know. Worst comes worst, I might just bring it all to your house and set it up at your house.
Yeah, I have a ginormous, 100-yard backyard.
I'll just bring
we'll
have to plan something where I go to your house one day. I'll bring my bow and all my arrows and stuff, and we'll just do something.
Alien also has a pretty dope backyard, not gonna lie. So
yeah, it's
right next to the golf course.
Yeah.
Imagine if my
neighbors suck.
Yeah, and her neighbors are the worst. They
my father will hear about this. There we go.
Exactly. That's literally what it is. That's literally how it is.
Yeah.
They're not the best neighbors.
Oh.
They're very particular. So if I did anything news, I'd probably can make a misfit activity out of this.
No.
Activities.
No.
I won't make a misfit activity out of this. I will just go to the store and buy a few first aid kits first.
I have several. It is my house.
I also have a first aid kit. I'm certified in first aid. And
I am too. First aid and CPR.
Yeah. So I renewed it, but apparently it didn't take, so I gotta renew it again. So that's fun.
Oh, that's bothersome.
It's really not that big of a deal. It's not a big deal, but still, it's annoying.
It's just irritating because it's like you've already done it.
Yeah, I know what to do in an emergency, but I want to have the certification. You know what I mean?
My certification expired. Yeah. I have to get it renewed again. I just haven't had time to.
Yep.
Yeah, I got renewed last fall, so I'm good till I think either fall of 2021. I'm good till.
Okay, yeah, you're. It's good for a couple of years normally.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I did mine 3 years in a row, so I'm good for a few years. Actually, I don't think it's done yet. I think I'm good till fall of 2021, 2022, something like that. Because I did it 3 consecutive years in a row.
Yeah.
That was because my former job people, 2 years ago, I did this job for 3 years. I was a camp counselor. I was responsible for all of the little kids.
I was too. Worst job I've ever had in my life. Someday I will spin the tales of that.
It was a nice job. It was a nice first job.
Oh, he knows. We were dating.
But it was a nice job, nice first job, but tiring.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it again.
No.
Oh, God,
I will tell the tales I could spin of my horrible first job. As you guys know, some of those tales.
Oh, same.
I know.
You guys worked as camp counselors. I worked at a daycare.
For some reason. Yeah.
Dude,
my boss hated me.
You and me, we didn't get paid what we were due.
Oh, no, because I was
for a nonprofit organization, so I didn't really do
something different. I was underage, so I was 15 when I was working, and my boss was like, hey, because you're underage, I don't want to file paper, so I'm going to pay you in cash, and I'm just going to automatically take the taxes out of your paycheck. So I was paid $5 an hour.
Which is not minimum wage, by the way, guys.
That's literally child labor. You can't do that.
Which is why we told you to quit, or we would, out of our care and love, make you quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't quit for 2 years, and what made me quit is not the pay, partly the boss, but mostly because every time I went home, I had a new bruise or two from the kids.
Because the kids were little demons.
Yeah. Most of them were nice. It's just, there was these two that despised me a lot.
Yeah, there's here's the thing about my horrible first job, y'all. It literally made. So I'm a small person. For the obviously you can't see me, but I am a small person. I'm 5 feet tall. I weigh like 113 pounds, something like that. And my first job that summer, I lost 10 pounds in like a month and a half, which for me is a lot. So and not healthy at all. And because I was getting sick constantly from how stressed I am and how I was and how little sleep I was getting, my boss despised me. For some weird reason, I don't know why. I suspect she might have had a hint I was gay and not like that, to be honest with you. And so, because like it wafts off me. It wafts. Like if you ever meet me in person and you somehow, of course, I am bisexual. I'm not actually gay. I'm queer, somewhere in between. But like if you ever meet me in person and you like see me, you somehow, by some miracle, recognize me, you'll be like, wow, she's gayer than I thought. Like, it's just like off the bat. I've never met somebody who didn't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. You didn't know?
No, I did. You no.
How did you not know?
How do you not know?
Okay,
We all knew.
We all knew. He says we all knew.
I didn't until
He even
Panda
knew.
told us back in first
We
day.
dated.
Really? You didn't know until...
No, Panda didn't scream gay to me. Not to mention, you only dated guys at that time.
I dated a guy for a month
is like
to not date
poster child of a bisexual type person.
bisexual. And
Okay, Wolf, you screamed more gay than Panda to me.
well,
Okay, yes. But
it's because I'm bisexual. It's not quite the
No.
same. But
I'm
he
bisexual.
knew.
Okay,
I am
but
Off the
bisexual.
bat, he knew.
he was your boyfriend.
He knew I liked girls, though.
I did. Okay, I did until, what, 3
Can we
years
not
ago?
talk about how almost every moment of my junior year I was gushing over the girl in my apes class? And
oh
I
my
honestly
gosh,
haven't
I
noticed.
still know her name. I'm terrible with names, but I still know her name because you kept gushing over her. How
yes,
remember.
for
did
2
it?
years I was in
How
love
on
with this girl.
earth? We were like,
And,
I know, that's why
2
we would just
years.
sit there and we're like, one day she'll realize that she likes girls. One day she'll realize this and she'll admit it to
Okay.
herself. One day. We're just gonna sit
Okay.
here and wait.
To
What?
be
Come
fair,
here. Come tell them.
I didn't. Okay, to be fair, I didn't even know about gays till high school. Like, I didn't know they existed
Okay.
till high school.
I didn't either until high school.
And
Yes.
I didn't
Tell
come
them a
out till
story-
like
tell them a story that
junior or
proves how much
senior
I
year.
like girls.
He needs to get close to
Nothing
your mic
explicit.
though. Panda, he needs to
You
get
need
close
to
to
get
your
close
mic
to my
so
mic.
it picks.
Every time that she gets drunk, it's like no other conversation other than the body and sexuality of women. Like every time that she has more than a couple of beers in her, she is just flat out talking about boobs and butt and everything else.
Yeah.
okay, so that's why I didn't know. I've never seen you drunk.
I was gay before that.
Oh my god. Just look at her. Does that not scream it?
Look at the way I'm dressed right now.
That actually doesn't. I know a bunch of straight women at my school that dress
You
just like
think you know straight women that dress like that, but they aren't straight.
They're just
I go
lying
to a
to
gay
themselves. They're
school.
pulling a panda and lying to
They're
themselves.
probably some flavor of queer. Maybe they're not gay, but they're out there.
There's something.
Again, I didn't know about the community till like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I
how
didn't know
many
until
years-
I ran into Alien again.
Seven?
And Alien was like, "Welcome to the gay."
Welcome
Alien
to the gay.
literally thrust us into the gay world. I swear.
Honestly, it was JR.
JR. Well, yeah, JR too.
Yeah, JR as well. JR is
JR is the
an-
one that introduced.
Yeah. By the way, JR is an old misfit.
Yeah.
Still a friend, but he's
Still a friend,
very
but-
busy.
Yeah, a very busy friend who was a misfit once upon a time. Is still a friend.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
unfortunately, due to his work schedule, we don't get to talk with him as much as we would
Yeah.
like to.
Yeah, but he was the one that introduced me to the gay world. He was the very
Well, that
first
too.
one.
I would say JR and
Here's the
Alien
thing.
for me then. Because
Alien was a
both
few-
of them.
Here's my thing.
Yeah, Alien was like a year later for me.
I tried really, really hard to be, and for those of you, I think about my life, I grew up very religious. It was very difficult for me to get past the compulsive heterosexuality block and you're going to hell block, all that kind of stuff. And you really have to like break through those blocks in your life. You can't live for anybody. You can't don't live your life trying to please an entity. That's the way I see it.
Trying
Live
to
your
please
life.
anyone but yourself, because otherwise it's
That's
a
what I'm saying.
miserable life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, don't live your life trying to please some entity, or like your parents or anyone else for that matter. Live your life to be happy and to be yourself. And I know that, like, if you are religious, I'm sure you know that, like, there's this weird concept that if you live your life for yourself, you're some bad person and you're like not godly enough. But frankly, what kind of life is that to live if you're just unhappy but you're pleasing somebody we don't even know is real? So
Wolf
We are-
is an
let's
atheist.
not-
Wolf was raised Christian, but he is an atheist.
Same.
So
what?
Maybe let's steer away from religion.
I
Yeah.
said, like, what?
It was
what's
just
the point of
briefly
living
getting
your life?
mentioned.
Yeah,
someone or
it's
something
just
not
before we
real.
get down the rabbit hole.
We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole. Don't worry.
Oh, don't go down the religion rabbit hole. I'm just saying that if you're gay, it's okay.
If you're gay, it's
That's
okay.
all I'm saying. That's
It's okay. Be
okay.
yourself.
If you're
Just
gay,
accept
then-
it. You'll feel
Oh
so
gosh,
much
what
better.
is that song? If you're gay, that's okay.
Yeah,
If you're
there's a
straight, that's
wonderful
okay.
song.
But if you're somewhere in between, that's the best way to be.
You get all the fishes in the sea. Wolf gets all the fishies. Except for he's getting none right now because no one's dating him. I'm so alone.
Wait, are you dating?
With you.
No. I said I'm getting none right now because I'm not dating anyone. That would involve
Honestly-
talking to people. I am very socially awkward. I have
am I. Can I try?
I have severe social anxiety, hon.
Welcome to a dating app where you actually don't have to talk to a person in person.
It's
To a
hard.
person in
It's hard to
person.
put trust in people over a screen. I like meeting them face to face so then I can see them.
Here's
Yeah, no, I
Back-
get that.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. For me, I just like start off, it's like, hi, how are you? And like small chat first. And then like, if it's still going for like a week or two later, then I would offer like, hey, do you want to meet up
No.
sometime? Where I don't immediately go straight in.
Yeah. Speaking of dating app conversation, I started this conversation with this girl as a debate on Death of the Author. And it's been going on for a couple of days now. It's just a really in-depth conversation about the concept of Death of the Author. And I'm like, wow, this is like, I'm so attracted to you right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, she knows what she's doing. That's all I'm saying. Like, she's just like, I gotta reel her in with intelligent conversation, and then I'll put my charm on. That's how you get the ladies. Woo them with your intellect. Don't sigh in the background. Oh,
The disappointment in that sigh.
oh
Not
my goodness.
disappointment, but still, that sigh, that was funny.
Don't call me that. Oh, wait. Okay. That's the timestamp on that. He just said my name.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, did you not hear it? Just double check it, though. It should be fine.
I will timestamp
Alright.
that. That is about 43:50.
Alexa, oh, shut up. Don't talk about, you want to talk about how we started dating? He was fawning over me the day we met. Don't even at me on that. All right.
Aww.
Exactly. Don't be like, you flexed and I fell into your arms. I flexed and you fell into my arms. Tell the story correctly.
Get your facts straight.
You had to reel me in somehow.
Yeah,
reeled me in with a moon pie and an RC cola. It was quite cute. So
Aww.
yeah, it was very cute.
That's all it takes for him.
Also, that's all
We
it
liked
takes.
each other. We liked each other, and at one point in our friendship, he told me the story of how his grandpa always used to get him like an RC cola and a moon pie, and he decided to surprise me with that one day on his way back. So
Wow, that's
it was
really
cute.
sweet.
It was very cute, very personal. So
That's
yeah,
actually really sweet.
and I did like him before that. It's very rare that I like men, so I knew I was like, this one's
special.
I like-
This one's different.
It's true. It's really rare that I like men, like I said, but like when I do, I was just strongly as I like women. I'm a very demi when it comes to men. So
I know how I got you.
don't you dare say it.
I white knighted.
White knighted?
Yeah, I stopped at Jacob.
Oh my god! Don't even talk about him. And I'm like, there was this kid when we were freshmen in college. There was this guy in Watauga, and he was clearly attracted to me. First of all, and then like he tried to like woo me, and, like, but he pulled a picture with a picture of Trump in his wallet. So I'm sure you can guess how well that went.
Yeah, wooing, I think not.
Wooing? I think not. And Joshua, is it okay to say your real name?
Oh gosh, if it isn't,
If
there's so many
there's so
things.
many things I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna kill you.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. He's not gonna like. He's not in a job that works with children or anything like that. He just works with like. His major
Okay.
is sustainable technology. He's going to build like
Ask him if in the description I can say
special
like
guest
with special
and
guest
ex-boyfriend.
with special guest Panda's friend.
Ex-friend. Or ex-BF.
Best friends slash
Wow.
ex-boyfriends. Yeah. Ash weirdly somewhere in between, like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah, he doesn't mind us. He doesn't mind me putting him in the description, right?
Yeah, I don't think he cares. No, he's
Awesome.
contributed.
Oh, crud.
Yes, you
What?
contributed. You've been very funny this episode.
You have.
Yeah.
Yes, you are very funny, and we. Wow. Whenever he,
It's
hey,
because
tell
he's
him
a
whenever
bad
he wants
son.
to. He wants to be in this again. He is fully welcome.
They are.
Okay.
You can't tell me that dad jokes aren't the epitome of stupid humor.
Wait, what are?
Dad jokes.
Oh my god,
They
I
are.
All
love
he
that.
tells. All he tells are dad jokes. 3 years of my life have been putting up with this.
Dude, when he was a kid, it's gonna be like my time has come.
Same.
All these years I've been preparing.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's gonna be.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh.
Oh my
I have there are some dad jokes that I love. I absolutely love.
Hey,
but
look,
they're-
everybody loves
they're
a
grown-ups.
good dad joke every now and again, right? I mean, like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
There was one I told my mom earlier, and she just groaned.
it's the worst, but also the best.
Yeah, it was. Oh, what was it? It was something like,
I mean,
how do penguins build a home?
Oh no.
He glues
I-
it.
I hate that. What is this episode? All right, moving on. This is the best episode of Band of Misfits so far.
Dude, we need to do more episodes like this. We're just miscellaneous. Like every month, we should at least do one.
Get your hand out of my screen.
Is that how bad the cat got you? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like 3 band-aids on him? No, 2.
Two.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude,
Tyrion
the cat
got you
really
good.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Gee, devil cat.
He's
My dog then.
Dude, your
The cat
dog
is
hates
evil.
everyone and everything.
poor Charlie.
I'm sorry, your dog really does not like anyone or anything.
Yeah, I still have scars on my hands from like 2 years
Her
ago.
dog. Yeah.
Her dog is always growling. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
You know, he's had a
okay.
really hard life.
He's had a very,
All right.
very hard
He
life.
really has.
Yeah, he was abused
You know-
for his first couple years before we adopted him, and that trauma's never gone away with him. So
It would, you know, you can't blame dogs for that kind of stuff. They can't help it. And
No,
dogs
the
aren't like people.
It's the
They
people's fault.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we think while he was on his own,
I mean, they're smart,
he
but-
fell into a river because
Possibly. That way he doesn't have water.
it's not that he doesn't mind getting into water. It's if we have to cross a bridge that goes over water, he is petrified, cries, and pulls as hard as he can to get away from it.
That's horrible.
Like, we have to pick him up, and even then, he's like crying, "Don't make me go over this." So
That's
we think
horrible.
something happened around there. But he likes getting into the lake, but going onto a boat dock, hell to the no.
That's horrible.
That's terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he loves
gosh.
playing in the water. But he hates
How long
baths.
have we been? Oh. How long have we been recording? I was gonna ask. Since
We have been recording for about 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Yeah, 50
Do we
minutes.
want to find some kind of resolution to this episode?
Oh my
All
gosh.
Is there a thing that exists?
Is there a resolution? This episode has just been random stuff spewing out of our mouth, man.
Yeah.
This is what happens when us college students who are running, you know, all these other channels and stuff and doing all the stuff in our life are tired.
Ugh.
So tired.
Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. This has been one of
Yes.
the most fun Band of Misfits episode I think we've had so far.
I know we gotta do this more. We gotta do
you
this
know
more.
what?
At least maybe what, once a month?
At least, maybe
Yeah.
more often than that. Because honestly, this was some of the best content I think we've done so far.
Yeah, maybe like once every 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. Every
I'm gonna
couple
make a
episodes.
note on the doc. I'm gonna make a note on the doc about that.
Man, all right. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and thank you very much, Joshua, for joining us tonight. Don't wave; they can't see you.
Also, he's been waving this entire time and no one can see him.
All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you, Josh, for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a fantabulous rest of your week.
Fantabulous.
We love you. We love you very much. Good night.